Hello again. Today I am reviewing LEGO set 76022, X-Men vs the Sentinel. This set contains 336 pieces and comes with 2 instruction booklets containing 103 pages. This set was released June 2014 and retailed for £44.99. The minifigures included are Wolverine and Cyclops, Storm and the Master of Magnetism, Magneto, the minifigures are adorned with intricate front and back torso printing, while 3 of them have alternative facial expressions. Even Cyclops, a noticeable figure within the X-Men lore, showcases some reverse head printing. Notably, while the minifigures lacked leg printing, both Wolverine and Magneto are outfitted with distinct hair pieces that offer the flexibility to alter their appearance. The accessories included are a cape for Magneto and a metal platform, so he can move around the skies. Storm's ensemble features a uniquely designed cape, aptly capturing her distinct comic book appearance, accompanied by lightning effect pieces that underscore her elemental abilities. Oh, and Wolverine wouldn't be Wolverine without his trademark adamantium claws. The first part of this build is a brick-built robot Sentinel. Flick-fire missiles don the shoulders, and a spring shooter dart in trans red can attach to either wrist. There is no firing mechanism involved with this feature. It is only there for aesthetics, to simulate a laser blast being fired. Translucent radar elements and studs are attached to the feet to represent rocket jets, but most impressively, the head and chest piece are both printed elements. The main part of this build is the X-Jet. The rear section houses 2 spring-loaded shooters, which can fold up in order to fire the darts. And if that wasn't enough firepower, there are also an additional 2 flick-fire missiles, positioned on either side of the aircraft. While there is a lack of a dedicated handle, the X-Jet's ergonomic construction ensures ease of handling, thereby enhancing the swooshability factor during play. If this aircraft is indeed meant to be the X-Men's iconic Blackbird, then I do have several reservations with it. Firstly, the scaling. While it does share a similar profile to that of the Blackbird, the jet really does need to be a lot bigger and longer. But for its basic size, it can accommodate 4 minifigures. 2 in the front and 2 in the back. The colouring is also not all that accurate, but I do feel LEGO did a very good job trying to recreate the X-Jet, all the while trying to stay within the constraints of such a limited budget. Since we are on the subject of scaling, I do feel I must also address the size of the Sentinel. As a fan of the X-Men comics, I am assuming this Sentinel is supposed to represent a Mark IV class or higher, and the set does work quite well when it's just the Sentinel and the X-Jet in a face-off. But when you throw minifigs into the mix, it gets a bit, well, disproportionate. For a more faithful representation, one might envision a Sentinel built on a scale akin to MK's mech from the Monkey Kid line. LEGO did such a great job creating these mechs, I can only hope there are plans to create a full-size Sentinel in the future, because 1, the popular 90s X-Men cartoon is set to return, and 2, who wouldn't want to place and pose a giant mutant hunting antagonist somewhere within their LEGO city? One small thing I would love to have seen included in this set is a turntable piece for the Sentinel's neck. This could have added some much needed posability to the quite limited ranged build. Moreover, a subtle shin extension to the Sentinel's leg would have also considerably increased the Sentinel's overall height, and helped to create the machine's iconic slender look. Generally, I do like this set, and the fact it's an X-Men set is the main reason I had to buy it. This set stands as a fairly good representation of the X-Men universe, capturing both iconic characters and mechanical menace. The price is a little on the expensive side, but out of the 336 pieces, quite a few of these elements are fairly large, and you do also get a Great Storm minifigure. Sadly, Cyclops is very underwhelming, and yes, the Wolverine and Magneto figures have both featured in the Wolverine's Chopper Showdown set, but at least this time the characters have a different colour scheme, and die-hard Marvel fans will want them all the same. Anyway, that's it for the review. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Now it's time for the marvellous money shots.